Hi, welcome back to the Joy of Civ. I'm your host, Christian. This is episode 2 of our series on the Greeks and their special Hoplite unit. In the first episode, we just began pushing back the boundaries of the map and building out our empire. Here in the second episode, our goal is to actually build up that Hoplite army from our single Hoplite unit that we built in the first episode into something that can actually push back our enemies and begin to grow our empire via conquest. So I'm glad you're here. Let's jump into the game for this episode. All right, here we are back in the game. We are building a Hoplite army, playing as the Greeks. You can see we have a Hoplite in production here in our capital city of Sparta. Sparta has decent production for an early city. We're going to try to improve that a bit with our builder. We also have the city of Olympia down here working on a trader. The idea there is we'll build a trade route out, try to get some roads up between our cities, perhaps between our cities and potential target, and at least improve the mobility of our troops a bit that way. Our most likely target here early in the game is just going to be this city-state of Muscat. It's nearby. It's a pretty nice city location, really. It should grow up to be a very large city. And it'd be a good first test for our Hoplite army. We have some other city-states here we can target as well. And then if we want to really push the limits, we might try to see what we can do with Grand Columbia over here. But for now, let's get back to the game here. So we're going to continue to explore with our scouts. We have 2 scouts. They are both upgraded with, I believe it's the Alpine promotion, so they can move faster through hills. That's been a nice ability for these scouts to have. We've been working on raiding this Barbarian camp up here and earning some extra gold. Speaking of gold, that's another thing we have going for us in this game. We're making quite a bit of gold thanks to a few tiles our cities are working, and we'll likely be purchasing some more Hoplites with that gold. All right, so this is our current only Hoplite. I think what we want to do is move this guy down back over toward our capital to join up with this other Hoplite, which is going to be built soon. And once we get him over there, then we'll set our sights toward Muscat. All right, so we're going to continue to work on improving the production of our capital. Although also, we're going to improve this farm tile up here, or this maize tile with a farm. It's going to give us a bit more food there. It's already a nice gold on that tile. Okay, we get to pick a pantheon now. All right, I think we're just going to go with Monument to the Gods here. The idea being we may try to build the statue of Zeus and get the bonuses that it provides. So I think that's what we're going to go for in this game. I don't often pick that one, but it's fun to try something different from time to time. All right, this warrior is going to help us out in our battle against Muscat, which is coming up. We'll let this slinger hang out here and continue to raid that camp. All right, got that farm in place. There we go.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
All right, I think we are going to want to tech toward archery So we are going to get animal husbandry and then archery next. And we'll see what Muscat is up to down here. March our hoplites that way. See, the slinger is going to have to deal with some opponents. Alright, I think our last tile that we're going to improve here is going to be the stone down this way. Our hoplite is almost ready. Theodora. Byzantines. Sure, we will sample your hospitality. Try to have a nicer greeting with a civilization that's closer by. We will also send a delegation their way. Alright, she's pretty close to our borders. She's actually the closest civilization. So could perhaps be our first real target after we take out these few city-states. Alright, and this hoplite is going to begin marching down this way. Now, I think what we're going to want to do is attack Muscat's units that are near our borders first. Especially just to level up the hoplites that are in need of that. The one that's unpromoted, and really, once we start fighting city-states, we'll get the ability to promote additional hoplites. We won't be limited like we are when fighting barbarians. Wow, look at all the diamonds down here. This is a really diamond-full map. Actually, just all kinds of precious luxuries, silver, diamonds. Alright. So I think this would be a good time to declare war on Muscat. Alright. So we'll move up here. I thought he was in the flat terrain. I guess we won't be able to attack there. That's unfortunate. Both of our units are in flat terrain. We'll probably face 2 attacks. Bit of a blunder there. But we'll be alright, especially with this hoplite coming in from the west. This slinger is gonna take this guy out. Got both my scouts nearby. I think I'll bring this guy. Oh, they've got an archer there. Okay, well that's good to know. It's good scouting done there. We're gonna bring him back to safety. Alright, so that warrior took a hit. That's alright. Okay, so this hoplite is going to attack. And this warrior will finish off their warrior.
It was luxuries like air conditioning
Very
that brought
good.
down the Roman Empire. With air conditioning,
And we are going to remove the God King policy and put in urban planning, get a bit more production. So Sparta has switched to building an encampment, which is going to be useful as we continue to build out our army. I believe we're close to being able to purchase another hoplite. Yeah, we need 1 more gold. Alright, and we're gonna move toward the state workforce civic now. Get another governor online. With our first governor, though, let's see. Playing such a militaristic game, Victor seems like a decent choice, although we have some forests we could chop around Sparta, get some production out with Magnus. I think that's what we're going to do. There we go. Actually, can we raid here yet? One more turn. Okay, Barbarians approaching from the north. Okay, Muscat has a unit over there. I'm guessing their archer moved off that way, back toward the city. I don't know why it gets into this situation where we can't click next turn, but shift enter
No dogs in heaven.
forces next turn.
When I die, I want to go where they went.
All right. Looks like no horses showed up nearby. That's all right. Okay. So our hoplites are getting closer here. We're going to purchase a hoplite in Sparta. There we go. We're going to let this warrior heal up a turn, as I'm a bit concerned about that archer, if we saw earlier. That barbarian ran off. Probably going to get some trouble from them. I think we're going to disperse this clan over here soon, once we get a bit more gold. Alright, let's see. Okay, so the archer is taking up position in the city, and now our scout is very vulnerable here. That's unfortunate. Well, the slinger will see about holding off those barbarians. Alright, we're gonna raid the clan. Really liking all the gold right now. Montezuma is very unhappy with us. And we will accept the delegation from the Byzantines. Yes, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate for our scout. Alright, let's get this warrior out of harm's way. And now we are going to let this hoplite attack. And it is now boosted. You see plus 10 combat strength when next to another hoplite. That is the real power of the hoplites. And we have yet another who is going to join in. We lost sight of that barbarian scout, which is unfortunate. And we are going to disperse this clan, I believe. Yeah, they're not very useful. We can hire warriors. That's not of much use to us at this point. Alright. And this guy will skip one turn, so close to promoting, but not quite there. We could slip into this Barbarian clan. Raid clan or disperse? I like the idea of that 40 gold. Oh, there's that scout. Okay, the scout has alerted the camp. Okay, this should get us our promotion with this Hoplite. And this Hoplite can finish him off. This one comes down here to help provide the combat boost. Okay, now how are we going to defend the northerly part of our empire here? Slinger is not going to hold up well against those two units, so I believe we will fall back here. Alright, our scout is pushed back now after raiding. Okay, this Hoplite can be promoted. This one is a little too exposed here for my liking. Let's see, we will, I'm gonna get a hit in on this Slinger. Yeah, we can take the garrison promotion then and protect Olympia that way. Alright, we've got our encampment.
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
Okay, we now have
It is equally
archery
important to
available.
have a happy and engaged work.
And let's see about our policies. I'm not sure if we want, if we need that barbarian combat boost anymore. I guess we'll hang on to it. Plus 3 gold would be nice. For now, we'll hang on to that boost while we have this situation up here. Alright. Got archery. Let's go for riding. Okay, so this Hoplite is somewhat damaged and exposed. Move that way. This guy down here. Alright, we definitely want to go for political philosophy now. Try and get an even more advanced government. Okay. Back to Hoplites, and we don't need a battering ram yet. We don't have any walls to contend with. Okay, we have another governor title. Let's see, what would you want to do? I do think we are going to want Victor, so we're just going to appoint Victor in Olympia. There we go. And continue to let that Hoplite heal up. And we are going to, we're going to disperse this camp. There we go. Alright, we want to give this guy the garrison promotion. once we're able. Oh, looks like we have a meteor strike down here. Our scout is probably close enough to get there. Yeah, we'll try to do that. Alright, our hoplites are taking some damage here. I like the idea of coming in and pillaging these farms to heal them up. So let's do that. Alright, we'll take that garrison promotion. And we'll get this slinger moving back here. Looks like Sparta might be on the attack list for those barbarians. Alright, these hoplites may wind up getting killed by that archer, so I think we are going to pull them back, unfortunately. Bring these warriors down, though. So we could get a couple of attacks in here and really knock the city down. We'll take a hit from that archer. We should be able to pillage a tile and heal up, though. So let's do that. Let's see, where's this new barbarian? Oh, there it is. It's pretty far away. Okay, we will make it to the meteors and get the bonus chariot, which will come in handy as we fight off these barbarians. So we could upgrade to archers. I don't think we need to do that at this point, though. Save that gold, see if we can use it for something else, like a hoplite or purchasing a barracks or something. Alright. So we've got our trader. So we can begin making some roads. I think we're gonna get another hoplite. Really trying to grow up this army. Now, it appears that we were not attacked by Muscat. We can probably just take the city on this turn. I think we're going to do that. There we go. We also got a bunch of farms for free, which is really nice. And yes, we will keep that city. It's really a nice location, in fact. Fantastic. And they had a monument. We'll go ahead and repair that. Alright, our next target is likely going to be one of these two city-states. Probably Geneva. Nazca is does not look as enticing of a target. Let's keep scouting out around the Byzantine lands. Alright, so if we want to attack Geneva, we can make some good progress by sending a trader out there and connecting a road, but we're so close, I don't think it's really worth it. I think what we really want to do is send a road down this way toward the Byzantines. Okay, so this slinger easily takes care of that slinger, and our chariot has a little bit of trouble there. We'll heal up that hoplite there.
Writing is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
Alright, so I said we wanted to get the statue, or sorry, yeah, the statue of Zeus. Let's see, what do we need to get that? We need military training, civic, and a barracks. So those are things we want to keep in mind. Not necessary for our technology research. Which there, let's think about economic improvement. Alright, so to purchase a barracks, we're looking at 360 gold. I think we'll go ahead and build a barracks instead. We may want to declare war on Nazca just to fight their units and gain some culture and gain some experience. I think that's what we'll do. Alright, unfortunately we need to bring our chariot back, heal up. This slinger is going to easily take out that warrior. We will heal our chariot. It's a large desert over here. Alright, new era, the classical era. We're in a normal age. And I think we'll go with free inquiry. And let's see what sort of military Nazca has. Not seeing any of their units right now. And the barbarians keep coming at the city. The slinger keeps defending. Alright, so Muscat has repaired the monument. And they're ready to start contributing to the empire. Let's see, how do we want them to do that? What will be the best way? Well, I think at this point, continuing to add to the Hoplite army is the best way. Alright, still not seeing any units from Nazca. And we will keep our slinger here, although it will be nice to have an archer to attack Geneva along with our hoplites, I think. Speaking of, these hoplites are healed up enough that they can begin to march. Same with this one. Okay, so this slinger would be good to promote to an archer or upgrade to an archer at some point. It has the better offensive bonus. But it will also take a while to get where it's going. So we're just going to have it heal up here. And we will promote this, or upgrade this archer. This slinger to an archer. Alright, Geneva is looking pretty ripe for the taking. It's not an ideal city, but it's not bad. Okay, political philosophy. Alright, I think it's a pretty easy decision here. We want oligarchy with its +4 combat strength. And for our hoplites, and additionally, look at it, we can have 4 military policy slots. So we are definitely going to go with conscription. And if we go for the Byzantines, I think we're going to want this loyalty. So there, we're going to get basically +4 combat strength from oligarchy itself, +4 from the slotted policies, and then if we keep our hoplites adjacent to each other, +10. So they're going to be very, very powerful units, hopefully for the rest of this era. Alright, so we want the statue of Zeus. And we get there by way of military training. Military tradition will give us support bonuses though, and that's on the way to military training, so don't know why we would go games and recreation first. So let's do this. I believe if I click there and then control click, that doesn't keep the order that I wanted. It's the shift click, so click here and then shift click, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, which is the order that I want. Alright, still no units that belong to Nazca. Is this yeah, Genevan archer here. Be nice to take that guy out here sooner rather than later. I think it's time to declare war on Geneva. Alright, and we will generate some grievances, but you have to, the saying goes, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet. Not sure how that applies to a hoplite army, but that's metaphors for you. Alright. Alright, our scout needs to get out of harm's way. Okay, Geneva has experienced a flood, which has probably damaged that unit. Yes, it has, which is advantageous for us. So let's, this archer can immediately take that unit out. And then the chariot comes in from behind. Very good. And we'll let this warrior, I think we'll let this warrior finish off this archer while the hoplites
is being the only one.
Oh, very good. Actually, we'll see. Do we want to change any policies? No, I think our policies look good. They look good. So we're going to keep marching our hoplites toward Geneva. And this hoplite can easily finish off that warrior. More culture. More combat experience. And we've now found that the east coast, which looks like this could be a harbor. It's kind of a cool feature if it is. I love the way the map takes shape as you explore it. Alright, somebody's promotable. The chariot. Very good. We'll move back into our lands and promote. Alright. Hoplites are marching on. Alright, we are going to take a moment to take a look at our army as it's approaching Geneva. That is a fine looking force there. The citizens of Geneva are definitely uneasy, I would say. Alright, this warrior is very close to getting a level 2 promotion. That'll come in handy. Alright. This archer's definitely a good promotion, or definitely a good upgrade. We'll hold off on this slinger for now. Oh, it's a lake, not a harbor. I think it would be cooler if it was a harbor. I like harbors in the map, but it's all right. Okay, so the Aztecs appear to have conquered a city-state, so we're not the only ones with military ambition. Not surprising. All right. I think we should pretty easily be able to get Geneva under siege. Let's work toward that. Okay, Barbarians up here, not surprising, as we know there's a camp up there somewhere. All right.
Money, if it does not bring you happiness.
I think we're all set for what we're going to do in the rest of this episode. We're basically going to focus on taking Geneva, and that'll be kind of a good stopping point, I think. So at this point, technology-wise, we have to think ahead to our future conquests. Hoplites are going to be powerful, but I think we're going to need some siege weapons, most likely. So we're going to tech toward catapults. All right, we've got our barracks here, which is going to make any hoplites we produce here even more powerful. I think we need to balance our warring here with making sure we are also prepared for the future. So we can consider a campus or a commercial hub. Another option is a government plaza, which would give us more governor possibilities. I feel like a government plaza, I need to think more about my districts and where, what goes where. And I don't know if you all want to sit around for that at this point, as this episode has already been going for a little while. So I think we know we're going to want a campus. some point here. I don't want to spend gold really to place the campus tile. However, I can imagine that we are going to want an acropolis in this tile here. So let's go ahead and build a campus beside that mountain. We'll think about an acropolis there later. All right, on with the battle. On with the battle. Okay, here we will get the siege underway, and our hoplite will make an attack. The siege is probably not even necessary, as our hoplites are so effective right now. There's those wounded warriors up there, hoping to survive. Probably a false hope for them, but I can't blame them. Alright, let's let our chariot finish off that warrior. Getting that extra culture sure is nice. Okay, so now let's take a look at what sort of combat bonuses these hoplites are getting. 45 strength overall. Yeah, there's that +4 from oligarchy, +4 from the policies, and +10 from being adjacent to another hoplite. So I believe we'll finish this city off, and we'll come close to, we should be able to promote some of these hoplites. There we go. I'd like to see this guy get to level 2. There we go. Very good. Lots of Eurekas there, which is good for our era score. And there we go. City number 4 in our empire. And I think that's as far as we're going to take it here in this episode. The Greek Empire is definitely growing, and we're set up well for future conquests. I think the Byzantine Empire is our most likely target. They're building out some nice cities down here, and it seems like a good direction to grow our empire. This is the world as we know it right now, and we will continue to explore and to conquer in this world on the next episode of The Joy of Civ. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you here next time.